In the epochs that predating the 15th century, a land named Transylvania lay nestled in the heart of Eastern Europe, a realm veiled in an aura of mystery that defies the passage of time. Before the pages of history were turned by the events to come, Transylvania existed as a sanctuary of enigmatic landscapes, where nature and myth danced hand in hand. The views of this ancient realm were painted with hues of otherworldly beauty. The Carpathian Mountains, their peaks often crowned with swirling mists, stood as silent sentinels, guarding the secrets that lay beneath their rocky embrace. Valleys unfurled like emerald tapestries, where rivers murmured forgotten songs and the rustling leaves seemed to hold secrets whispered by the wind. Within this breathtaking tapestry lived a patchwork of people, each group weaving their threads of culture and stories into the fabric of Transylvania. Romanians, Saxons, Hungarians, and Roma gypsies coexisted in a delicate dance, their traditions interwoven like the branches of an ancient forest. It was a land where languages and rituals melded, creating a symphony of diversity that echoed through time. But the population, by today's standards, was modest. Villages adorned the landscape, each nestled in the embrace of nature's bounty. Cobblestone streets meandered through these hamlets, while the houses, humble in their design, stood as a testament to the craftsmanship of generations. Though the numbers might seem small, these villages were a testament to the enduring spirit of Transylvania's people. As the sun bowed to the horizon, relinquishing its hold on the realm, a transformative magic unfurled. The world was bathed in twilight's embrace, where shadows grew long and secrets seemed to stir beneath the surface of reality. Villagers gathered around fires, their faces illuminated by the flickering glow, sharing stories that spoke of more than the eye could see. In the stillness of the night, amidst the rustling leaves and the whispering winds, myths were born. The tales told of creatures that haunted the edges of vision, beings that tread the line between this world and the next. It was a time when the veil between the realms grew thin, and the air held a palpable sense of wonder and unease. Whispers abounded of guardians dwelling deep within the ancient forests, entities shifting between the forms of man and beast. These spirits, it was said, held dominion over the land and the souls that walked upon it. Some stories portrayed them as benevolent guides, while others spoke of vengeful entities with scores to settle. With every word, the stories wove themselves into the very fabric of Transylvania, creating a tapestry of belief that held sway in the realm of the unknown. With each dawn, the sun would rise once more, banishing the secrets of the night. Yet, as twilight approached, the stories would return, emerging like phantoms from the shadows, their truths whispered through the ages. Before the 15th century, before the pages of history turned to unveil new chapters, Transylvania existed in a state of suspended mystery, where the echoes of forgotten time seemed to linger in every whisper of the wind. Within the hushed whispers of Transylvania's landscape lies a tale that casts a long shadow even in the brightest of days, the myth of Dracula. Emerging from the mists of history, he strode onto the stage of Transylvania's enigma, leaving an indelible mark that would echo through the centuries. A name synonymous with both terror and fascination, Dracula, as the world came to know him, was not a creation born solely from the wellspring of fiction. In the heart of Transylvania, perched like a brooding sentinel atop the jagged crags, stands the legendary Bran Castle. Its dark stone walls seem to absorb the very essence of twilight, cloaking its halls in an aura of both allure and foreboding. It's within these corridors that the threads of the Dracula myth are woven, merging fact and fable into a tapestry of intrigue. The tale of Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure upon whom the Dracula myth is anchored, begins in the 15th century. As the ruler of Wallachia, Vlad was known for his stern rule and brutal methods of maintaining order. His penchant for impaling his enemies upon wooden stakes earned him the moniker, Vlad the Impaler, a name that struck fear into the hearts of those who dared to challenge his reign. The origins of the Dracula myth, however, are shrouded in the mists of time. Local tales speak of a man who walked the line between humanity and something more sinister, a figure who could command the very forces of darkness. It's said that he roamed the land under the cover of night. His presence heralded by the fluttering of wings and the murmur of leaves. With a gaze that held both allure and menace, he was a figure of both fascination and dread. Legends spoke of his castle, a place of both opulence and shadow. Bran Castle, nestled within the Carpathians, was both a fortress and a seat of power. Its turrets seemed to scrape the very heavens, and its corridors whispered secrets of times long past. Locals, in hushed voices, recounted stories of screams that echoed through its stone halls, a chilling testament to the ruler's methods. The myth of Dracula's insatiable thirst for blood, the very essence of life, aligned with the darker side of his historical deeds. While accounts vary, it's believed that his reign saw the end of countless lives, each met with a fate both gruesome and haunting. Whether these stories were a product of his brutal methods or the fertile soil of imagination remains uncertain, but their impact on the myth is undeniable. The name Dracula itself carries an unsettling weight. Derived from his father's induction into the Order of the Dragon, a chivalric order defending Christendom from Ottoman expansion, the name took on new layers of meaning over time. As the legend grew, the term Dracula became associated not only with the historical figure but also with the vampire archetype. It's in this convergence of history, myth, and linguistic evolution that the threads of the tale find their unity. In the heart of Transylvania, where the mountains hold their secrets and the forests murmur stories to the wind, the Dracula myth remains a captivating enigma. As shadows lengthen and the moon casts its eerie glow, the very air seems to hold echoes of a time when reality and fiction danced together. And as travelers venture into the realm where history and mystery intertwine, they can't help but wonder if, just beyond the veil of darkness, the echoes of the past still linger, waiting to be heard. The myth of Dracula, like an ancient tapestry, has woven itself intricately into the fabric of Transylvania's identity. It's a tale that whispers through the valleys and rustles within the leaves, an enigma that has cast its spell across generations. But beyond the shroud of legend, what truths linger in the depths of the shadows? Dracula's legacy is not merely one of fear and fascination, it's a testament to Transylvania's ability to capture the world's imagination. Bran Castle, a once quiet sentinel, now stands as a beacon for curious souls drawn to its mysterious corridors. The myth has bestowed upon Transylvania an allure that transcends borders, drawing travelers from distant lands to uncover the enigma hidden within its hills. Yet, amidst the layers of myth, truths have been unearthed that evoke both wonder and trepidation. While the historical Vlad the Impaler's deeds may not have directly mirrored the fantastical tales of his mythic counterpart, they stand as reminders of a complex era. The act of impaling enemies, though brutal, was a strategic tool used to deter invaders and maintain control. As for the existence of vampires, the veil of reality thins. While the notion of immortal beings drinking blood is largely confined to the realms of myth, nature's creatures have inspired these tales. Bats, crucial to ecosystems, engage in behaviors that have fueled the vampire archetype. The myths, forged in the crucible of imagination, remind us of the power of human storytelling to shape our perceptions of the world. In the end, Transylvania's allure is a symphony of mystery and fact, where the line between reality and fantasy becomes an exquisite blur. The myth of Dracula, woven into the very fabric of the land, has birthed a legacy that continues to enchant and beckon. And so, as the moon rises over the Carpathian Mountains, casting its enchanting glow, Transylvania remains a realm where the echoes of the past intertwine with the curiosity of the present, a place where shadows and secrets dance together in eternal harmony.